Hi, everybody, and welcome. My name is Gayle. I am the founder of Blossom and Berry. I'm an international expert on parent and baby wellness, a TEDx speaker, and a multiple published author on baby massage. And I'm the mummy of three incredible adults who are the reason why I'm here today talking to you. They are the inspiration behind Blossom and Berry. And 23 years ago, I made the incredible decision to leave my corporate finance job in the city to become a baby massage teacher. And it's been the most incredible, amazing journey ever since then, training thousands of people across the world to teach love to parents and babies. So I put together this little information session for you today to help you decide whether teaching baby massage, baby yoga, tree babies, joining the Blossom and Berry family is aligned for you, because that's very important, that you can step forward with confidence, knowing that A, you want to do this, and B, that we are the perfect training provider for you. So to do that, we need to get to know each other. Obviously, we have the website, we have our free courses, we have the podcast, the YouTube channel, our blog, social media, but it's also good to just spend some time together. So I put this information session together for you to give you an overview of what we do. And alongside that, I just want to invite you to make a call with me at any time if you want to talk over things one-to-one, because this is a really big decision. And I know when I took this decision, there wasn't a person like me for me back then. So I want to be that person for you. And I want this to be right. So I'm going to honestly present to you what I've been doing at Blossom and Berry over the last 23 years, what my incredible students, teachers, and graduates are doing across the world, and what is possible for you when you join the Blossom and Berry family, which is very, very exciting. Now, normally when I'm teaching, I am very inspired and very creative, like knowledge and wisdom comes through me. And I have 23 years experience of teaching, training. I have learned from masters in the field. I always have the best mentors, the best teachers, and I embody the wisdom that I receive from this 23 years of devotion to baby massage, baby yoga, and to the wellness of parents and babies. So I don't normally use slides, but today, to get everything flowing, I'm going to look at a few notes, which is very unlike me. But I'm going to be honest with you, there's a lot to get through. So you might want to make a few notes as we are going through this, or if you're just listening to me, you can come back to it later. And tune into any parts, move backwards and forwards if you want to listen to it again, or if you want to show it to a partner, friends, get a second opinion. That's what this recorded information session is all about. So let's get started. So first of all, I want to talk a bit about the opportunities that are available to you when you train with Blossom and Berry to teach love, to become a nurture ambassador, to be a village visionary, and to hold space for parents and babies all around the world. Well, there are many, many opportunities available to you. The first one is that you're going to have an incredible, fulfilling career. You're going to be able to follow your passion and your purpose. So if you're here right now listening to me, it's probably because you really want to work with parents and babies. Maybe you've been inspired by going to a class yourself. Maybe you've had a difficult time being a parent and you don't want other people to go through that process. Maybe you're already working with parents and babies, but you can see where there's gaps in the services that you're offering. Or maybe you just feel inspired because you know that babies are the future and we reap what we sow. So for whatever reason you're here, if you are following this path, you're going to have a fulfilling career full of passion and purpose. I've been doing this for 23 years and I am still as excited as the very day that I began. And that is the vibration and the energy of Blossom and Berry. We are constantly evolving, growing, listening to you, adding, moving with the times, what's going on in the world. When COVID came, we had to change, all go online. We are alive, we are moving. This is the difference with the Blossom and Berry community. It's also going to give you the opportunity to have really fantastic flexible hours, which is one of the reasons why I decided to become a baby massage instructor, because I was working in the city. I was working crazy hours, like 12-hour shifts. There was no way I'd ever be able to see my beautiful daughter, Emily. So it wasn't an option for me to go back to work. I just couldn't do it. It would break my heart. For me, my daughter is the biggest gift of my life, my two sons as well. I wanted to be with them. So teaching baby massage gives you amazing freedom and flexible hours. And that's what our teachers and our students are enjoying every day. It also gives you the opportunity to work in person, to hold space for parents and babies in workshops, classes, courses, all different types of sessions, also one-to-ones. You can run retreats. There's just endless opportunities, and you can also work online. You can create online courses, online consultations. So there's numerous opportunities to expand your business in a way that is flexible around you and your family. And you also have the opportunity to niche into working with certain types of parents and babies. Maybe it's dads, maybe it's women with postnatal depression, maybe it's low income families, maybe it's refugees, maybe it's to create a luxury brand. It's completely up to you. You can niche in, and we help you with all of this. So if you've got an idea, if you've got a spark, you can come to us, and with our incredible business modules, you can expand this to achieve anything that you desire. That's what I did. I had this spark 23 years ago. I thought, I want to change the world one baby at a time by holding space, creating community and connection, and through contribution. And here I am 23 years later with a global family of over 4,000 to over 2,000 students, 3 global branches. We've touched the hearts of millions of babies. So whatever it is you're dreaming is possible. And this is what our students, our teachers, and our graduates have done too. So, what type of people study with us at Blossom and Berry? Well, there's 4 main types of people. So let's see which one of these people you are, because you're most likely to be one. So number 1 is someone who's a parent who has been to a baby massage and yoga class and has become inspired by it and thought, you know what, I'd really like to do this. Or they've thought, I'm looking for a way to create some family flexible career around my baby, my children. I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be overwhelmed. And this feels good. I'm inspired. And so I've got a vision of creating my own classes. I want to step into that role as the teacher. Now, I would say 50% of our students and our graduates come under this category. This was who I was. I went to a baby massage class. I had no idea about baby massage. I didn't really know too much about babies. I had my first baby at 27. I was a bit of a nervous new mum, but my heart completely opened when I went to this one class 23 years ago. In that 60 minutes, I knew that this was my thing. And I took the training and I jumped into the unknown, and I left my corporate finance career, and I just did it because my heart told me to. And I knew that it aligned with my core value of family first. So many of our students and graduates come under person number 1. Person number 2 is someone who is already working with in health. So it could be massage therapist, aromatherapist, yoga teacher. We also have midwives, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, health visitors. So it's people who are currently working with parents and babies in health, but they're not getting the time to be able to spend with the parents and the babies because they're feeling rushed, overwhelmed, stressed. There's office politics, all of those different things, which means that they want to break out and independently now start their own practice working with parents and babies. They want to really devote and dedicate their time to that. And the same with holistic therapists, massage therapists, yoga teachers. They've experienced a broader joy of working in those areas, and now they've decided that they want to do more with parents and babies. So we have a large section of our teachers, students, and graduates who come under that category. So midwife, health visitor, physio, OT, and also, as I said, massage therapists and yoga teachers as well. The third type of person who trains with us tends to be in childcare, so teachers. So could be a nanny, nursery nurse, childminder, teacher. We've also had infant mental health specialists. We've had counsellors, family hub workers, the big range of childhood professionals. So people who love teaching. They love children, but they now want to teach parents and babies specifically. And this, again, is quite a large number of people that train with us. And it's great because you've already got the teaching skills. And then what we can do is we can help you have the confidence working with babies, understanding the science and research behind baby massage and baby yoga, and actually activating that. So that's another big group of people as well. And then the last category, number 4, is somebody who is like the question mark, the mystery person. So it's somebody who's come with a wild idea of how they want to sort of change the world and create something that's really needed in their community. So it might be building a purpose-built hub. We've had several graduates who've done that, their own private family hub. It could be a product range, it could be oils, it could be writing a children's book, it could be anything. So it's anything that's related to parents and babies and somatic techniques, massage and yoga, is completely open to you. So they're the 4 types. So you probably are one of those types. Because if you're not 1 to 3, you're number 4. So parent who's maybe not wanting to go back to work and looking for something that's family friendly and flexible and fun, and you're passionate, allied health worker, midwife, health visitor, OT, massage therapist, yoga teacher. Number 3, childcare professional, teacher, childcare worker, childminder, nanny, all these amazing people that are supporting our children. And number 4 is the mystery one, the person with the really big idea who is coming here because this is the missing piece in the puzzle. So what kind of opportunities are there? Once you become once you've graduated with us, once you become a teacher, what can you do? Well, the sky's the limit, really, is what you can do. But I'm just going to run through with you a few things that our teachers and graduates have done. So obviously there's in-person teaching. So that can be courses, classes, sessions, workshops. We cover the full spectrum. We don't teach in the traditional way. We're not limited to teaching in the traditional way of a course. We can run pop-ups, we can run follow-ons, we can run continuous classes rather than a course that ends, because then we can keep the connection, the community and the contribution going. So we have so many different teaching plans to help you teach different structures in different formats, depending on what you want and what your parents and babies want. And we teach in a circle style. So this means that everyone is equal, that we're co-creating the space together. So it's not so much that you are the teacher and those people are, the parents are listening to you. Each session is going to be completely different. Each session is made of the different emotions and feelings and energy of each parent and baby. So in that way, it's such a beautiful, fluid structure to teach in, which is of course supported by teaching plans so that you know what you're doing, and it's all backed by evidence. There's also online teaching, as I mentioned before. There's also retreats, day retreats, in person or online. These are super popular. Baby massage brunch is one that a lot of our teachers are doing at the moment that people seem to be really, really loving and enjoying. You could write a book, you could create a podcast, you could create products such as oils for baby massage or aromatherapy oils. This is something that I did right at the beginning of my practice. You could do talks, you could write articles. You might want to specialise in working with charities, Sure Start centres, family hubs. You might want to create meditations. You might want to have a YouTube channel. There's infinite possibilities, and we pretty much have somebody doing all of these and doing them really, really well. So you're always going to be inspired. There's never there's not a box that you need to fit into at Blossom and Berry. That's the point. We're not a franchise. We don't have license fees. We want you to be free. Freedom, love, and creativity are my 3 highest values. I'm here to support you to be more you, not for you to be more me. We don't need any more of me. There's only one me, one Gayle Berry. She's the founder of Blossom and Berry. And I share my knowledge, my wisdom, my time, my energy, my love, my care with you so you can be more of yourself and share your beautiful gifts and medicine with your community. And that's why our classes feel and our training feels so good, because you don't have to fit in. You get to be 100% you. So let me tell you a little bit about me. If you've been on the website, you already know a little bit. So I'm Gayle Berry, as I said, actually known as Prema to my friends, which means divine love. And I am the founder of Blossom and Berry. So for the last 23 years, it's been my devotion to serve parents and babies around the world by training our global community of over 2,000 students to teach love to parents and babies under our amazing mantra that love creates love. Because I believe that if parents feel loved and supported, they have a greater capacity to love and support babies who grow knowing that they are loved and that they can support others. And this is how we change the world, one baby at a time. Now, I started off not as a baby massage instructor, as a corporate finance lawyer in the city. I was super, super unhappy. I was anxious. I had a blushing complex. I didn't like speaking in public. I was pretty miserable. And when I was 26, I had a happy accident and I became unexpectedly pregnant with my beautiful daughter, Emily, which changed my life. And when she was born, she was very colicky. So I went to a baby massage class with her. And in that 60 minutes, my whole life changed, because by the time I left that class, I realized that everything that I needed to be an amazing parent was inside of me. And that everything that I was going to learn about being a parent was going to come from Emily. And I surrendered and I let go. And I just said, I want to be here with my daughter as much as I possibly can, because time is the most precious thing to me. And so I decided to leave my corporate finance lawyer job in the city and go into the unknown teaching baby massage, which back in the day, over 20 years ago, no one had really heard of baby massage. So it's a pretty maverick thing to do. Raised a few eyebrows, I can tell you, but that was my decision. And it was the right one, because within 3.5 years, I had 3 children, had my 2 boys, very close together. And it gave me the time with them and the time to slowly build up my teaching practice at Blossom and Berry, which at the time was called a different name. My first business was called a different name. So I built it up slowly. I had groups, I did workshops, I did one-to-ones, then I worked for family hubs, sure start centres. Then I started to work to train in the city, other people to become baby massage instructors for another school. And then I was like, I'm ready to start my own teacher training, because I'd studied so much. I'd literally read all the books, got into the rooms with the most amazing people in the holistic parent and baby wellness space. And I was ready to start teaching people. And I started literally teaching people online, sending out ring binders in the post, and people would mail me their answers back, and I would mark them with a little red pen and send it back again. There was no online portals. There was just about the start of some mobile phones, but very, very basic ones. And over that time, I have been in devotion to this work. I've built it up. Now we have over 2,000 students around the world. We have a community of 4,000. We have 3 global branches, soon to be 4, and we touch the hearts of millions of parents and babies together as a global family and a community. I've got to travel the world. I've set up a charitable project in Malawi to reach some of the most vulnerable parents and babies in the world. We have a feeding program there, and we've built a nursery and an early childhood development centre. We support other charitable projects around the world. I've written multiple books. I've spoken on incredible stages globally. I'm a TEDx speaker, and so it goes on and so it goes on. It's been so incredible that I couldn't even really tell you in this is about you, not me, so I'm going to cut this short. But in essence, it has been a joy, and it still is a joy every single day. And one of the things that is absolutely core to Blossom and Berry that I embody, and all of my students and teachers and graduates embody, is this idea of balance. So it's the idea of being in your passion and purpose and serving families, but also being with your own family. Because there's no point in creating something if it doesn't give you what you want, if it doesn't align with your values. So if you want a family first teaching practice, serving families, you need to be able to be with your family as well. So we've created our training so it gives you that balance. So it's self-paced, but there's supervision to help you along the way. There's no pressure to start your business in any particular time frame. You have lifetime access, but you have the freedom to study at your own pace, but you're supported. We're here for you, so you don't feel lost. So there's a balance between the two. There's a balance between structure of your teaching plans, but being authentic in the way that you are teaching. So everything at Blossom and Berry is about balance and harmony and enjoying the whole process of learning and becoming a teacher, not trying to rush to the end, because all of it is going to be transformational. So many people talk to me about how Blossom and Berry has changed their lives, not because they thought they were enrolling on a baby massage and yoga course, but in fact, they had a full personal and spiritual transformation. Because once you start understanding the power of love, the power of care, you will realize that this is what life is all about, and you'll just want to do more and more and more. And yeah, it's just very, very energizing. It makes you feel fully alive and present. So I wanted that opportunity to impact as many parents and babies as I could across the world. My mission all the way back then was to help all human beings reach their full potential through love and nurturing care. And I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do that just on my own in Colchester. I knew that I had to train other people to do that. And that's how Blossom and Berry started. And we've literally expanded year upon year upon year. You know, this is now like, I've been teaching baby massage for 23 years now. So we continue to evolve. We are a living, breathing training school. We are we're in constant communication with you guys so that we can find out what you need and we can evolve to give you what you want, because parents and babies' needs are also really evolving as well. So as I said, when you join Blossom and Berry, you become part of a global family, a community of over 4,000 across our Facebook our Facebook groups, and also across all of our platforms. It's many, many more than that. And then we have over 2,000 students that we've trained and are in training with us. And together, globally, as a global family, we've touched the hearts of millions of babies. So it's an incredible achievement that we have done all together. And community is very much at the heart of Blossom and Berry. So that's a little bit about us. So what about what you're actually going to learn? How do we teach you? So the curriculum at Blossom and Berry is always the same. There are 3 pillars. So the first pillar is that you feel confident as a professional in your expertise. So you understand why you're teaching, the anatomy and physiology behind what you're doing, the science and the research. So you're confident, you've got the knowledge. And that is provided in videos, in our manual, in PDFs, in podcasts, in all different types of learning materials. There's so many videos to help you, first of all, be knowledgeable. So that's pillar number 1 across all of our courses. Pillar number 2 is, can you be a dynamic and confident teacher? Totally different skill from being knowledgeable. This is about delivery, presentation, energy, presence. If you've never done any teaching before, don't worry. Like 95% of people haven't done a teaching of this type before, holding circle space. We're going to help you to achieve that. So that's a big pillar of our work as well, pillar number 2. And pillar number 3 is the business and marketing side, because you can be amazingly knowledgeable, you can be an incredible teacher, but if you don't understand business and marketing, you're not going to be able to share the impact and get the income. So I'm the world's leading parent and baby business mentors. I've trained and mentored some of the biggest training schools in the UK. So when you train with Blossom and Berry, you're getting all of that juicy goodness, all that 23 years of business experience, growing a sustainable business that's gone like this, that keeps going up like that. So as an entrepreneur, this is part of the journey. It's not always going to be, it's definitely not a straight line. It's a wavy line, and it's about really being there for the whole journey and being with people who understand, who can support you, and constantly adapting and changing and getting new ideas around your business. So those three pillars are across all of our courses. And then we look at how we teach you. So with most of our courses, there's an evergreen online element, which is self-paced at your own time. So within those courses, there are short answer questions that you need to answer. They're in your own words. You don't have to be doing Harvard referencing or anything like that. So you study that in your own time, at your own pace, and I mark all that work for you personally. Then in some of our courses, like baby massage and baby yoga, the nurture side of our courses, we have case studies where you're actually practically going out and finding families to practice your teaching on. And then in the last week, you'll have a feedback form and you'll send that back to me, and I will mark it. That's not the same for Tree Babies. Tree Babies is a self-reflective practice course, but for our bigger courses, baby massage and baby yoga, there's an element of a case study. So you'll be studying at your own time, at your own pace. It takes around, each module, the 6 modules takes about 6 hours, and there's a practical case study, and then there's a self-reflective practice, which is how did you get on? And then you'd receive your certificate. So all through that, I mark all of your work personally. I give you feedback. That comes to you within 10 to 14 days. You can keep studying on your other modules as you're going through. But then alongside that, so that's your evergreen self-paced. Then alongside that, we've made it really, really incredible for you. So you have monthly ongoing supervision with either myself or someone in the senior Blossom and Berry team. So you can ask any questions in real time. You can be observed. Anything you want. It's incredible. So you've got that part, monthly supervision for as long as you want, even when you've graduated, even in 5 years' time, even in 10 years' time, you can come back. Then every year there is one day, Tree Babies day, that we all get together outside in nature. And then there is 2 online trainings for baby massage, which are over a weekend, 9 to 5, Saturday and Sunday on Zoom, and 2 for baby yoga. And they're kind of split over the year. So if you joined, for example, to teach with us in January, if you wanted a live teaching immersion with me, there'll probably be one in the next few months coming up. You can still get on studying, but those live immersions are an added bonus for people that love to learn online, live with me. I love it. I get to meet you, you get to meet me. So you can have that. You can have as many of those as you want this year, next year. If you have a bit of a break and you want to come back to it, I'm still here. I'm still going to be doing it. So this is the live aspect that you're going to get, monthly supervision, and then these deep immersions. We also have in-person events like our Village Visionary event that happens every year in London as a celebration. And then we have the monthly Baby Business Club, which I run to help you to master business. And then we have other things that pop up throughout the year as well. So there's always a layer of live, and then there's always a layer of blended, of evergreen. So evergreen, everyone has to do. Some people don't want to come to the live, and they never do. I never see them, and that's absolutely fine. You can still pass. Some people love all the lives. Like I have one student, Maggie in Australia. She comes to every single course, even though she gets up at 2 a.m. in the morning because she loves it. And she comes time and time and time again because she just loves the energy. So that is all available to you. So evergreen is there, live is there. You can also book calls with me, 15-minute calls if you get stuck. And obviously you're getting personal feedback from me as well. So this is not an online course where you put in multiple choice and a certificate comes out at the end. This is a personalized course for you. And we've taught, so many students across the world in this way. And we've been doing it for years and years and years, way before COVID. This is the way we have taught people, because largely those people who are studying, whether it's person number 1, 2, 3, or 4, you may have other commitments or don't have a lot of time because they've got children. So we designed the course to help you to study at your own time and your own pace. Then on top of that, we are accredited. So we're accredited by the FHT if you come along to our in-person on Zoom trainings. And also we're accredited by the IICT, and we're accredited obviously by Blossom and Berry. We've been around for 23 years, so we're very well established. We are also insured by Westminster Professional Indemnity Insurance, so we're completely covering that whole spectrum. So it's a professional training you're going to receive. You're also getting your CPD, your continual professional development, built in, because every time you come back and do a training with me, if anything's changed, you're going to find out about it. So when you start learning with us, this is for life. This is for as long as you want it to be. I've been here for 23 years. I'm planning on being here for at least another 23 years. So it never, ever runs out. This is the absolute difference between us and anybody else out there. It makes us completely unique, and I'm going to totally own it, because it's all about love creates love. I love and support you, so you love and support parents who love and support babies, and we make a more loving, supported world. It's as simple as that. So, as I said, our graduates, we have over 2,000 students. We have 3 global branches. We teach in Spanish, we teach in Italian, we have Arabic teachers. We also have a small branch in Australia. We have lots of different partnerships around the world. We have teachers in almost all continents. We don't have any in Antarctica or Arctica at the moment, but apart from that, everywhere else. And we've touched the hearts of millions of babies all together, which is incredible. Now, the courses that we offer, they come under 3 main categories. We have nurture, nature, and our village visionary programs. So nurture is baby massage, baby yoga, and newborn nurture, which is all touch-based and movement. Nature is our wild well-being, tree babies, barefoot beach babies, nature natal. And village visionary is our signature program, which is not available anywhere else, which has our 1001 day diploma, which makes you an expert in nurturing care and love from conception to 2. There's 6 courses in there, and you get leadership with me, you get coaching with me, you get to be on the stage at our Village Visionary event, you get to be on my podcast, you get to be on my blog, you're in a WhatsApp group with the rest of the Village Visionaries. This is for you if you are serious about changing the world with love and nurturing care for babies through somatics, through baby massage and baby yoga. So there's 3 kind of little pathways. We've also got new courses coming up all of the time. We have Nurture Harmonics, which is sound circles for babies, which is being developed, and other courses related to ritual and ceremony. So we're constantly evolving. So at the time that I'm making this masterclass, probably some of you might be reading this and thinking, well, there's new courses on the website. That's because I'm always being inspired by my learning to share and create more. So you can choose from those 3 categories. And then with all of our courses, you get bonus courses. So you get our Safe Spaces, which is our anti-racism and inclusivity course. That's compulsory for you to study, because this is very, very important to me that we are going out, holding space for all different types of parents, and, really practicing anti-racism, practicing being open, and we're practicing equity for all. We're really, really trying to get to the root of what is going on and be part of the solution and not the problem. So Safe Spaces is compulsory. We have another course called Home, which is called Honouring Our Mother Earth, which is all about how to set up an eco-friendly business. And then we have another course called Love Creates Love, which is about how to give back in your community. So whenever you train with us, you get those 3 extra courses as well. Plus, you get to be on our directory, you get to come to the Baby Business Club. It's just literally overflowing with goodies at Blossom and Berry. We want to give you a full nurture experience, not just a certificate. This is about a community. This is about a lifelong journey together of supporting each other and caring for each other. So, as I mentioned, just briefly, there's the 3 types of courses we do. So with Nurture, you can be a baby massage teacher, you can be a baby yoga teacher, or you can be a combined baby massage and yoga teacher. You can also take one of our other courses to help you understand infant mental health. Well, then we have our nature courses, which our core course is Tree Babies, which I created in COVID, holding space for parents and babies outside with nature, in nature. And then we have Nature Natal, which is mindfulness for pregnant people. And we have Barefoot Beach Babies, which is all about the benefits of being by the water, by the sea, by the rivers. And it also looks at the benefits of grounding as well. So that currently is under the Nature Suite. And then, as I said, we have Village Visionary. And then the 6 courses under the 1001 day diploma are baby confidence, which helps you to teach parents before they've had their babies, newborn nurture, which is the little window from newborn to 8 weeks when we can't use oil on the skin in the UK due to the NICE guidelines. Obviously, culturally, many cultures use oil, but in the UK, we're a bit restricted. So we're looking at other techniques we can use during that period. And then you have baby massage and baby yoga. We have our colic consultant course, so you can do one-to-one home visits with colicky babies. And we have our learn, stretch and play course for older babies with massage, music and movement as well. So that takes you from conception to 2 with those 6 beautiful courses. And you're going to study these at your own time, at your own pace. You never run out. You never have to complete it by a certain time. We will prompt you if we haven't heard from you for a while, but you have lifetime access to them all. And you study at your own time, at your own pace, around other commitments, family, all of those things. Then we evaluate you through the written work that you send to me to Mark by email, as I mentioned before, and through your case studies and through your self-reflective practice. Now, the details of all of these individual courses can be found on the pages on the website. And there's also a brochure, and there's also a course breakdown as well, because if I was to sit here and tell you every single bit of every single course, it would be a super long information session. Like, I could do one of these on each one of the courses. So the invitation is to feel into which one might be good for you, and then check out the website pages and the course breakdowns and see what's there. And as I said, we're here to fully supervise you. I mark your work personally. Sandy or I is here every month to supervise you live. You have the immersive experiences with me in training online or in person. And then we also have time to meet up as a community. And that's very much what we're about at Blossom and Berry. It is about community. We're modeling at Blossom and Berry what we want to see in the world, which is circles, community, care, support, listening, evolving, being alive, not just sticking to the rules, not having such a rigid structure that there isn't room to improve or change or to flow. And so we're constantly listening to you. And if there's something that you need in our courses that isn't there, I will literally go and create it for you. That is how flexible we are, because if it's useful for you, it's going to be useful for somebody else. So let me tell you about a few success stories at Blossom and Berry. So thinking about all the different types of graduates we have. So in terms of someone coming to a class because they were a new mummy, we have the amazing Kira, who came after experiencing baby massage with her daughter. She's set up an incredible practice. She's got the most beautiful branding. She brings music into her classes. Her attention to detail is amazing. And she's had the most incredible opportunities to work in London in different venues and also doing one-to-ones. And she's gone on to teach children's yoga as well. So moving on to category 2, we have lots of people who have trained with us who are midwives. So we have Kirsty. She was a midwife. She was super busy, getting very burnt out, loved her job, but didn't have a lot of energy left. Had a baby and then decided this was the moment to set up her own practice. She's now teaching baby massage and baby yoga and has an amazing community, and she's just loving every single minute of it. So it's been incredible for her. And I have Kiva, who is working at Family Hub's centre at the moment. And she is setting up baby massage as part of her role there and independently as well. So she's straddling both. She's doing some with her job as part of the community and then also doing private sessions as well. So that's definitely possible for you to do. Then in terms of teachers, people coming from childcare background, we have Colette, who absolutely fantastic early years teacher, but also very passionate about yoga. So she came to us to teach baby massage and baby yoga. And she's now actually one of our senior lecturers on our toddler yoga course. And she's homeschooling her kids and living her best life, completely immersed in yoga as a result of our training. And then we had Karina, who was also a primary school teacher who set up an amazing hub in north part of England, where she was able to have sort of sold out classes in her own premises, which meant that she could really create a bespoke environment for her clients coming in. And yeah, she was an amazing example to everyone. Her classes were always fully booked, and she's just an amazingly devoted teacher. Like, there's so much inspiration in the community that we can all take from each other. And then we've also had teachers who've gone on to create product ranges. We have teachers who've gone off to create baby spas, baby swimming classes, just all sorts of different sensory activity centres. We have teachers who've gone on to teach music, gone to set up their own training schools. There's just so many teachers, there's so many stories, but there's somebody who will be where you are right now. There's somebody in the community who would have taken the leap from where you are now. So there's always somebody you can learn from. There's always someone you can listen to. There's always someone that you can celebrate with. There's always someone you can bring your challenges to. And some people stay in the community and are active, all of the time, and some people come in and out, and that's fine. That's how the community works. But we're still here. We still have so many new people joining, that it keeps that energy really alive, and buoyant. So I feel like I've been talking for a very long time. So thank you if you're still watching this. Thank you for listening. So what's next? So I've talked a lot in this info session today. So the next steps would be, well, the best step would be to book a call with me. Book a call with me and chat through anything that you need as a result of listening to me today. Also, you could take our quiz, which would help you find out what is the perfect course for you. Then you could visit the website and have a look at our course pages. There's info brochures. You can also look at our testimonials. You can check out all of our free resources if you really want to kind of get to know us and, take one of the first courses, like our Tree Babies Immersion or Beginning with Baby Massage. Or you could just go for it and say, yes, I'm feeling the love and I think Blossom and Berry is for me. That's what I do when I trust my heart. I just go for it. But I want you to feel aligned. I want it to be a full body yes. I want you to know that and be excited that this is the right thing for you. So there's some of the options. Book a call with me, do the quiz, go over to the website, look at all the course pages, take off some of our free courses, maybe check out the podcast, go on the blog, anything that helps you feel confident in making this decision to train with us. And when you are ready, I am so ready for you. I'm so ready to show you the way, because I've walked the path myself and I've helped thousands of other people do the same. It's my passion and my purpose. It's my devotion for the last 23 years. And I'd be so happy and overjoyed to welcome you into the Blossom and Berry community. Right. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. And I hope that you've been inspired by this today. And I would love for you to take action on your heart, on your feelings, on your energy right now, and take a step towards joining Blossom and Berry. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for listening to me today.